It's a lot easier to do it this way than the other way I wanted to do it. Okay, so this is the first episode of Rate the Booking. This is where I, a person who's been watching wrestling for over 30 years, is going to be going over whether or not the WWE, did a good job of enticing you, the viewers, to care about said matches. No segments, just matches. Well, segments involved in the matches, but generally just the matches. We're not going to go over into a lot of detail on the moves, the holds, and stuff like that. You can see that for yourself there. But whether or not they did a good job hyping you up for the match and after the match is over. So it's going to be something where I'm going to be grading the beginning, middle, and end of all the matches that you see on Monday Night Raw. I'll likely do it for SmackDown as well, and maybe NXT, see how this goes, and then I'll go from there. Maybe like whenever I feel like it. It depends on how much you guys want to see more of this kind of content, because no one else out there is not really rating the booking of the matches. And trust me, it's going to be very interesting to hear what I have to say on those particular things here. So we're going to go in order of the matches on the card. So first of all, Raw starts off with Seth Rollins talking and stuff there. I'm not talking about segments, but this entire segment, the entire booking of this one, Aleister Black versus Seth Rollins, this gets a thumbs up. By the way, the ratings for this one will simply be thumbs down, thumbs up, and meh. You know what I'm saying? So this one gets a thumbs up. So they start out Raw with a big fat thumbs up, and here is why. Now, we all know the setup for this match for Seth Rollins versus Aleister Black because of what happened last week. This isn't really a repeat match. This is just Aleister Black wanting to get revenge on Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins had a match with him. And so we understand clearly what the match was. It was a good hype building up to that particular moment. The match, of course, was good there, with a lot of back and forth between the two. But the match ended with pretty much, shenanigans kind of stuff there. Aleister Black did so Aleister Black did defeat Rollins. However, the main selling point of the match there, the big selling point of the match was Seth Rollins holding Black in place and basically telling Black off like, you know good, you should follow me, and this is what you get. And then he freaking stomped his ass into the earth. That's what I'm talking about. That was well worth your time right there. So the setup, we all know the setup going into the match. We all know why those two are fighting. The match was decent, and the ending, the payoff was excellent. So that one is the star of the show. It's the best thing of the show, and trust me, it's all going to go way down from here. So it's the only one in the show that gets a thumbs up for coming in hot and then ending hot. So good stuff there. It's like they said, as long as the first segment's good, the entire card can be crap. And by God, did they do that. Next up, we got Kevin Owens versus Apollo Crews. So Apollo Crews comes out there, and the proverbial cliche, I'm a good guy, I'm a fighting champion, and I'm like, oh my God, really? That's about as original as Cody Rhodes is doing. So anyway, Kevin Owens comes out there, and he's cool, and the pity party stuff there, it doesn't really matter. Setup of the match was meh, because we understand why he's doing that one. Kevin Owens, it would have been better if he gave Kevin Owens a chance, because he never really got a chance because he beat Rollins. Rollins got a championship match against Drew McIntyre, and he lost WrestleMania, but Owens didn't. So maybe that would have been better, a reason why. But I'm a fighting champion, open challenge season, whatever. The match couldn't really have an ending because they're just pushing Apollo Crews, and they don't want to make Owens look bad. And what a surprise, it didn't end cleanly, and it was a double DQ in the end. And then, we got a tag team match, player. So we got Cruz and Owens versus the Latino squad, and doesn't really fucking matter at that point. Did you really care that the Latinos, if you will, came in there and spoiled this one? I didn't. Whatever. Yeah. When I thought I'm talking about bowling, so many fucking edits. As soon as they move and edit, move cut. So stupid. Nikki Cross versus Billy Kay. Oh yeah, I didn't rate this. Account number okay? Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So, okay, so the match rating for Cruz versus Apollo, a big fat thumbs down because no one really wanted this match. The match itself there was okay, but the ending was blah, 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 blah. Stuff happens. I didn't care about the tag match because of that one, so I'm not going to grade that one. The cuts in that one, whatever, in the bowling segment, I did watch all the way through to see how bad it was going to get, and oh my god. Nikki Cross versus Billy Kay. Did you want this match? Did the match have anything special inside of it? Did it end awesomely? Thumbs down. Next. Here we go. Kairi Zane versus Nia Jax. The match, the whole incident was talking about the whole week because of what happened. Yes, I do believe Kairi Zane got a little bit too into herself there, but there's something like a bad mojo between Zayn and Nia Jax. I don't know what Booker keeps on having Zayn versus Jax as if Kyrie Zane's the only one in the roster, Nia Jax couldn't beat or whatever. Why do we need to have this one 3 times in a row? Kyrie Zane versus Nia Jax again. Like, is Ruby Riott too busy? Could Alexa Bliss fight Nia Jax because she didn't have a match in the show? So why did it need to be Kyrie Zane? So Kyrie Zane again versus Nia Jax. And what a surprise, something bad happened to Kyrie Zane again. So stop booking this freaking match. Yes, we all know the reason why is because Asuka is having a thing versus Nia Jax. And why the hell can't Asuka come out there for a match with her friend, her tag team partner? Miz and Morrison are allowed to ringside. The Latino squad are allowed to ringside. At the end of the show, we get Bobby Lashley supporting his ally and MVP. So why the hell, 3 times in a row, why can't Asuka accompany her friend Kairi Sane to ringside? What the hell's going on there? Why? Because their faces or some shit like that? Bailey and Sasha Banks are always supporting each other ringside and stuff like that, unless it specifically said that, yada yada, can be back. But like, why can't Asuka come out there? That's so fucking stupid. So stupid. Especially when Asuka's supposed to allegedly wants to get close up and personal and see her opponents in the flesh, but no, she can't do that either. Nothing. For some reason, Asuka can't support her friend or whatever at ringside 3 times in a row. No reasons. So overall, thumbs down. Thumbs down. The match ended with a stupid ass leg drop. It had no heat afterwards. The match itself was very thumbs down. Bad booking. Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. It was cool hearing Charlotte Flair talk smack about WrestleMania stuff that you can't beat me, yada, yada, yada. And then we all know that they both can't lose. So how does the match end with a schmoz? So we didn't really ask this match had no hype coming in there. The match itself was almost guaranteed to have like no real ending because they can't make either of them look bad at the current time. So, and it was Nia Jax has beef with Asuka. So it was obvious that someone's going to interfere, and of course it's her. It's never going to be an NXT person unless it's Charlotte Flair. So Io Shirai's not going to interfere, and Rhea Ripley's not going to interfere. So the obvious interfered, whatever, and had no real pop at the ending. Thumbs down again. Last but not least here, we get Drew McIntyre versus MVP. Throughout the entire night, MVP was talking smack or whatever. Well, he was the focus of the entire night, essentially. What on God's green earth would make the viewers care about this match? MVP hasn't won a single match since he came back to the roster, and you get an undefeated champion. The champion has been undefeated since he had that belt, and you're going to put a losing streak guy versus a winning streak guy in the main event with no real actual reasons before it. Do I need to say it? Thumbs down. Lana comes in there and interrupts her for reasons. Yes, it was intriguing, yes. But like, damn. Who thought this was a match was gonna captivate people? And okay, if MVP won, what then? That makes the match against Lashley look bad. So Drew McIntyre had to win to keep his momentum going. So there's no way that anybody was going to be thinking that this match is going to be anything other than Claymore and and McIntyre wins. Horrible, horribly booked match. And that's it for the show. Oh my God. What else can I say? This entire thing was, except for the opening match, made absolutely no sense. And if you cared about the matches, please tell me why. Black off.